quite a clear tenancy agreement that people sign when they actually start the tenancy, and it's a full explanation is given to new tenants as to how they should be behaving in accordance with that tenancy agreement, and that's set out through various housing acts that are actually laid down within the tenancy agreement. It's up to the housing officer then to enforce that with residents as they visit them in visits after the tenancy has started, just to reiterate really what's acceptable and what's not acceptable and what the consequences are if any of those rules, if you like, are breached. Antisocial behaviour is any action that causes distress or alarm to anybody else, and it can be a whole host of things. It can be anything from noise nuisance to neighbour disputes, dogs barking and fouling, litter, serious harassment, hate crime, domestic violence, so it's quite a wide remit really. We're signed up to the Respect Agenda, which is a national agenda, and we are obliged to publish our antisocial behaviour strategy and policy. And what we try to do is there are national indicators and national examples, if you like, of antisocial behaviour, and we need to make sure that our tenancy agreement reflects that, and we need to make sure that we use a toolkit and a range of interventions and prevention and enforcement that make sure that those things are actually put into place, and that they actually then amend people's behaviour and stop antisocial behaviour. Calls come through to our call centre, and then they're put onto an electronic case management system, and we respond to those service requests within 24 hours. They can also make direct reports through their housing officer who might be out on site, and they can put reports through the website as well. There's an option there to report antisocial behaviour, and also we sometimes get referrals from other organisations, maybe the police or social services, who pick up that somebody vulnerable might be suffering antisocial behaviour, and they let us know. As soon as we receive a service request, antisocial behaviour, we contact that person within 24 hours. If it's high level, domestic violence or hate crime, we visit within 24 hours and do a full risk assessment. If it's a lesser form of antisocial behaviour, we visit within 5 working days. We also have a look at what other agencies should be involved and might be involved, and make contact with them. That might be statutory agencies like the police, adult mental health, social services, or it might be voluntary agencies like drug and alcohol services. We have a wide range of partners that we work alongside. We risk assess everybody's situation when they report antisocial behaviour to us, and we have a strategy across Sefton whereby we meet to look at our vulnerable victims to support them. We use a range of measures. We encourage neighbours to talk to each other where it's safe. We put an action plan in place so that perpetrators and complainants know what action we will be taking to resolve the issues. We use a range of warning letters, yellow and red warnings, acceptable behaviour contracts and parental contracts. We use mediation services to try to get people to speak together in a neutral setting to solve the problems. And then we use more enforcement tactics like ASBOs, antisocial behaviour orders, and possession and eviction as a last resort, but very, very rarely will we use that. What we ask our customers and our neighbourhoods to do really is to look out for things like fly tipping, and to let us know, to inform the police and to inform us if they know of any names of youths that might be gathering or causing antisocial behaviour, to keep an eye out for criminal damage or for any properties that might be empty that we may not be made aware of, that might be abandoned, and really to be the eyes and ears on the estate for us really, and to come forward with evidence so that we can deal with that for them alongside our partners such as the police. We offer quite a range of extensive support as well to our customers and to our neighbourhoods if they are going to give us evidence in order to protect them. We have a youth diversion officer, and she works very closely with young people across the estates, particularly young people that are causing problems, and gets them involved in activities. We have things like skip days where people come out and walkabouts that the housing officers go on that people can have access to the housing officer. So there's lots of different ways to access the service really.